Hey, what's up everyone? We're back with Fate Grand Order with the Shinjuku Singularity. Like I said, I'm doing these kind of at a slower pace than my normal content. So it's been like, what, a week and a half maybe? Since I last recorded? So you expect around there. Maybe the next one will be a bit shorter since I meant to record this a couple days ago. Just never got around to it. This background's black and white. I think it's not like that in the... Like after you beat it? I want to say it's in color. Maybe. Anyway, the last chapter, I guess, like the beginning, it was a lot more like slice of lifey than I was expecting, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Fate Grand Order's never really shown that side before, except during events. Because, like, at this point in time, we know very little about Chaldea, and, like, the day-to-day stuff that goes on there. I know we get a bit more information about that as we go on. So yeah, I went and made this lineup. Basically, we want evil servants because they gain bonus bond. We can give her like a 4-star. This is Buster up, right? Yep, I'll give me for that. So we're going against Caster here. Singularity Landing. So I know very little about Shinjuku. I didn't read any of the summaries. I know like who the big evil guy is in it, and the identity of the servants, of course, because in Epic of Remnant, their like names are hidden. Oh, the volume's probably too loud. Let me turn that down. That's probably good now. With Higamana, I've been changing it a lot. Tur. Question mark? I wonder what they could be saying. Tur. Gup. Like, K up. Tur. Question mark? I think they're saying, Master, wake up. Just a guess. Master, please, wake up. Mashu. Master, please get a hold of yourself. Not again? I'm falling. What is it? Super high Buster Justice Bomb. This is the 7th Singularity all over again. What's going on? There must be servants nearby. Let's ask them for help. This can't be right. All the servants that should have shifted along with Horsey have been sent flying! Oh no! Horsey doesn't have any servants to support her anymore. What? Devins, you have to call her back. We can't. The Singularity is establishing itself too quickly. We can't bring Horsey back until she fixes the era. Well, that sucks. I guess we're just living in 1999 now. We'll give it a shot, but I don't think we can do it before she hits the ground. Master! I'm done for! Well, this sucks. Ah, yes. Save the fallen girl. I assume I know who this is? That is precisely the boy's role in this soon-to-begin story of love and hope. The meet-cute, as it were. Soon enough, you'll be off how do you say that? Gallivanting? About with your new love, doing your best to fix the Singularity. Or perhaps not. Truly a lovely story, a grand take. Unfortunately, though, your rescuer is neither a dapper young gentleman nor a beautiful young lady. You must content yourself with yours truly, a rather shady-looking old man. Thank you. My. Arya. That's gotta be what he said, right? But first you have the wherewithal? Is that a word? To mind your manners at a time like this. You must be exceptionally polite or exceptionally foolish. Let us hope for the former. Now, for the landing. I wonder who this guy could be. I can't say his name until I think the end. Which is gonna be great. Whew. There's no mean feat for a gentleman of 50 or thereabouts. Like, everyone knew his identity, like, when they revealed his design. But, for the sake of, you at home, I'm not gonna say his name. Who probably know his name, but still. But I've run it off perfectly. Not that I would expect anything less of myself. Right then. How are you holding up? No brain damage? Nerves alright? Bones intact? Pardon my lack of manners. I've been scrutinizing you rather closely. Well, don't mind me. Just a dried up old man. Not much different from being inspected by a machine. The important part, of course, is to be certain that you're still fit and able. Excellent. Now that we know you're well. Welcome to Heck, pardon my French. Master of Chaldea. Heck! Just take a look at what's happening in this city. I was expecting it to transition to the anime opening. Look at all these ruffians. What is all this? Spellcasters, demonic beasts, sentient mannequins, and pseudo-soldiers known as hornets. Almost all of the good people have died off, leaving only the worst of the worst. A fin de sickle. I don't know French. In every sense of the word. Cut off from the outside world, the city has become a prison. A horrific cesspool of the unutterably vile. We call it Shinjuku, the quarantine territory of malice. Oh, he dropped the title! Shinjuku? Quarantine territory of malice? It seems the time has come to reveal Shinjuku's first secret. There's nothing earth-shattering, but go on, see for yourself. Is that a wall? Surrounding all of Shinjuku, just like the one that encircled Uruk. Right you are, it is a wall. And yes, it does indeed surround Shinjuku. So what's beyond the wall, you ask? Nobody knows. No transmissions come in, no transmissions go out. But that everything burned down when humanity was incinerated. We're currently unable to analyze anything but Shinjuku. Shiba can barely make out the scattered remains of the words that neighbor Shinjuku. But otherwise, the outside of the wall appears to be the same as the periphery of the singularities during the incineration. Excuse me? What's that tower over there to the west? That's just part of Shinjuku, ignore it. Tower? Ah, that tower. I don't remember that being there. That looks like an evil villain's base. Hey, servant person, do you know what that is? Oh, that? I believe you'll find that out. That is the lair of the one who will be your nemesis here. But I'm afraid you won't be getting there anytime soon. I'm sure you understand that in stories such as ours, the path to the villain is circuitous? Circate? I don't know big words. At best. So you mean the path cuts off before it reaches there? What about hopping along the rooftops? I'm afraid that would make you easy pickings for the enemy servants. Servants? Dang it. Just who are you? I mean, the flying out of the sky to catch me isn't a big deal, but he knows what servants are. Whoa. Yes, I think it's about time you told us that. I see. Suppose it would only be proper for me to tell you my true name now. Well, remember this, young master of Chaldea. Usually, a servant must keep their true name hidden. After all, revealing it would also mean revealing their weakness. The more invincible a renowned hero of myth seems, the more certain they are to have a weakness. They just kind of ignored this aspect for the first 7 singularities, but now it's relevant. We have a system in place. Mythology, after all, does sometimes have its plot devices. Sometimes the bigger the monster, the easier it is dispatched. Thus the custom among us servants of calling each other by our class names and typical holy grails. Though I am given to understand that there is no time for that sort of thing during the restoration of humanity. Oh yeah, we're just too busy. Of course, with any number of masters urgently shouting, Archer attack, Archer heal, and Archer defend, one could be forgiven for getting a little confused. Nonetheless, in the singularity, revealing one's true name could very well prove fatal. Are we clear on that, young lady? As such, I can tell you my class name to facilitate easy communication, but I cannot yet reveal my true name. I hope you all understand. What's your class then? Ha ha ha, you don't waste any time, do you? An admirable demonstration of your decisiveness. Very well then, I shall tell you my class name. I'll even be more specific to help make it a proper appellation. My class is Archer. Here I am known, or so I'm told, as the Archer of Shinjuku. Of course, you may simply call me Archer if you're sure you won't find it confusing. It is really specific. Don't you think it sounds a little like what? Huh? Like the name of a kabukicho host, you say? I don't know Japanese pop culture. Ha ha ha. I cannot blame you for thinking so. This butterfly ensemble does seem to have been made with an eye to garnering female attention. Not that I ever had any interest in or luck with a woman, even when I was alive, of course. Alright then, let us begin our trip into heck. Pardon my French. An archer class, huh? What if I guess you were a caster? You're a sharp one, aren't you? That's not a question, that's just, aren't you? Even my spirit origin wonders if I wasn't originally supposed to be a caster. You know what? Never mind that for the moment. It may seem otherwise, but I'm mostly assuredly an archer. In my 1999, you don't even need to wait around for Ongo Mois. If all the weapons of mass destruction scattered around the world were to activate, we would be done for. Of course, it's usually the case that doesn't happen. Theoretically, that's even how it should be. Without something akin to divine intervention, destroying the world should have been an impossible dream. But now the world's so small it can fit in the palm of your hand. That certainly simplifies matters. That's an evil look. Today, each and every one of us has the potential to destroy the world. How things change. Oh, my apologies. Listen to me, you're rambling on when we should focus. Talks like a bad guy, dresses in modern day clothing, looks like a caster. I'm drawing a blank. Sorry about that. At any rate, Master of Chaldea, you may want to take a few steps back from where you're standing. Well, with the net and all. Net? Kya. Dang, I missed. Is that what wire mesh or something? Master, I'm picking up several hostile looking entities. You need to get out of there immediately. Now, just hold your horses, young miss. Yeah, hold them tight. I'm about to get netted. Get it? This is an excellent opportunity to truly understand what's happened to Shinjuku. But I will of course assist. It's the very reason I saved the young master here, after all. Think of this as my audition of sorts. Now we got him. Oh, they actually called ruffian. Hey, over here, guys. What a pretty lady. Can't wait to mess her up. That's gender-specific dialogue. Those are no run-of-the-mill ruffians. Are they enchanted? How can ordinary humans in 1999 do that? An excellent question. The answer is that they are not, in fact, ordinary. They're spellcasters that have managed to survive this living hell. I'll say it. Only the truly wicked can survive in Shinjuku as it is now. Anyone lacking that vicious virtue meets with oppression or death. Spartacus would be great here. Order is long since gone. Chaos is all that remains. Kill them. If their bodies are clean, the necromancer will give us a good price for them. Now then, Master of Chaldea, so there's a necromancer. Now that you're in this evil world awash with sin and bereft of punishment, what do you have to show me? Join me first. I have nothing to show you. Of course. Well then, this should certainly be diverting. Alright, Master. Give me your orders. Okay. I wonder if I'll do 2 chapters this time, since I don't know if there's gonna be like a long post-battle scene. So should I go over what I know about Shinjuku? Like, other than what I've said, there's a dancing scene with should I say if she's in this? I mean, I'll refrain. I don't think she's on any like marketing stuff or anything. Even though it's pretty common knowledge that this servant is in Shinjuku. And I'm surprised she wasn't on the second banner. Because the second banner only has like, I don't know if I should say his name. Oh no, it also has another character. I'm just gonna avoid saying that. Like, honestly, I don't think anyone cares if they know that someone shows up, but you know, just in case. Other than that, like, what have I been up to since Solomon? I finished Ruby, like the latest season. It was okay. Like, it's Ruby. It was slightly either above or below average, depending on how you look at it. Or maybe just about average. Who knows? I already ranted about it back in Solomon, I think? Like, the voice acting is, like, really off sometimes. The story is just a mess. The characters go in and out of relevancy. You know, the standard stuff. That was easy. Let's see those bond points, though. Wait, is Hercules evil? No, he's not. Oh, yeah, he's chaotic insane, isn't he? King Hassan, though, got almost one whole thing. I'm hoping Anger Mania will get, like, a whole bond level out of this. What, it's 3,000, it's 20 chapters? 19? Something like that. But, oh, I don't even know how many battles there are per thing, though. Okay, there's post-battle. All enemies defeated. Well done, Master. Hey, Mashu, got a second? What is it? Do you have any idea what the Archer of Shinjuku's true name might be? No, I'm afraid not. Not only am I the world's most eminent artist, but I am also the world's foremost authority on servants. And that one doesn't line up with anything I know. Even if I narrow the scope to either archers or casters, there's always something off about him. Yes, I think so too. I get the feeling that he's not just hiding his name. He might even be disguising his class. You too, huh? Still, I can understand mistaking, say, a saber for a berserker. But mistaking a caster for an archer? That seems seriously unlikely. And then there's his fighting style. Yes, I wondered about that too. An archer who uses bullets? Naturally, I've got a few ideas, but he doesn't line up with any of them. Oh, was he available for combat? I didn't look on the support list. I should have picked him then. Huh. At any rate, we should keep trying to find out who he is. But don't say anything about this to Horsey. Understood. I'll continue to investigate his identity while this operation is underway. Okay. Oh, we're not done yet? Cool, I should be able to make this its own video then. Dang it, you'll pay for this. Talk about cliched. All done. I must say, one truly feels one's years when being summoned at this age to fight in battle. Weren't you summoned in your prime? Because servants generally are from their prime. Like, I mean, there's exceptions when they're unique, like, for example, Child Gilgamesh, but that's... Can you even, like, in lore, in universe, summon Kid Gil? I don't know. Haha, you got me there. Suppose this must be me in my prime. I am in excellent shape. This weapon, this coffin, certainly makes it easy to hit whatever I happen to aim for. Now is your prime? Are you certain? Right you are, young lady. I have no memory whatsoever of being young during my prime. In fact, ever since I got older, my memory has been hazy and fragmented. It's really quite troubling. Why was I fighting here, I wonder? That's what I want to know. I suppose you would, wouldn't you? At any rate, I take it now you understand how truly awful this Shinjuku is? So, Archer of Shinjuku, now that things have calmed down a bit, I was hoping we could have a chat. Yes, I certainly understand. You want to know more about what's going on in Shinjuku here, don't you? And I'm sure you especially want to know how it's unusual and where history may have gone astray. Well, before we get to that, why don't we make a deal? I'll tell you the truth about this city. In return, you pay me accordingly. How much money we're talking here? Cash? Credit? Neither, really. What I want from you is trust. I want to hear you say you trust me and also act accordingly. In all my life, there's only one thing in which I've trusted absolutely. You're not it. Do you think you can trust me? I'm not sure yet. Perfect! Good. If you had agreed to trust me right away, I would have packed up and gone home immediately. Now that I have a home to go to, of course! He reminds me of Asaka. Smug look is infuriating. Camera just zooms in and it's Nazeda! Now. This is just how I look natural. At any rate, neither of us trust the other yet. But I think there's one big thing we can agree on. We cannot permit Shinjuku to remain as it is. Evil cannot be permitted to remain page unchecked. I think it's safe to say we're on the same page there. So let's use evil servants to change that. For now. Delightful. Then I shall do my utmost to earn your trust, and you may demonstrate what you're capable of. You commanded numerous servants and triumphed over the 7 singularities, right? That must mean you're not only the last master in the world, you're also the greatest. Now, that I must see for myself. I mean, if you're the last, you have to be the greatest. Just by default. Oh, is that the end? No? Okay, cool. I'll have to get this past 20 minutes. Hey, I recognize that guy. Month X, Day Y. Dante's journal. I didn't think he'd be showing up in Epic of Remnant. To be frank, good cannot survive here. Here, good is fragile and unreliable. Cooperation is impossible. Therefore, no choice remains but to rely on others. Reliance makes for less than the sum of its parts. As such, evil will always refuse good. A cat, all skin and bones, has summoned the last of its strength to consume a dog's remains. What? Its gaze is as sharp and deadly as a knife. Their hats nearby, waiting for scraps, dare not approach. A person draws near, hoping to beat the cat to death and devour both it and the dog. Then the rats come, swarming over the three larger creatures until even their bones are gone. Evil consumes both good and evil alike, annihilating each other with equal disdain. To survive here, one must either possess great power or move in a group of like-minded comrades. Unfortunately for me, being part of a group is not something I excel at. So what am I to do? My investigation of Shinjuku is proceeding at pace. Though the knowledge of Shinjuku imparted in me differs from the reality of its insides, the premises of the external structure remain largely intact. There are ruins where buildings should be, and collapsed husks where houses should be. However, there's something different about that building. What could it be? Okay, I didn't know he was in Shinjuku. That's something. Although you could say this isn't really in Shinjuku if maybe he doesn't actually appear. Month X Day Z, Dante's journal. I've confirmed the presence of a visitor from Chaldea. She's now accompanied by, today's Day Z, by another. Her situation is more perilous than she realizes, for that one's heart is pure evil. Believe me, I would know, for evil is as evil does. From the moment he was born, he only knew contempt. For him, love has always been a foreign concept. That's why I find her standing at his side to be so frightening. However, if he was to find out what I was up to, I'd lose the element of surprise. At the moment, my sole advantage is that nobody knows I'm here. We still believe the singularity to be some sort of mistake, the result of mere coincidence. No. This has to have been meticulously planned out from the beginning, with his involvement. It had to be. Good. I'll do it nicely. Okay. Thank you, Dantes. As a big fan of Edmund Dantes, I'm just glad anytime he shows up. Like, give me more. Just make him the main character, really. Replace Gudiko / Gudio. So yeah, next time we'll be doing Chapter 2, Millennium Trap. It's another Chapter 1. Like, maybe I can knock it out here, but like, just give me the shortest videos possible. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.